Hey there, ladies. Fed up with feeling bogged down by the endless babble in your head? Well, it's time to shake things up and declutter that mind of yours. Dive on into this training because we've got all the deets you need for a successful brain dump. Clear out those worries, anxieties, take a deep breath. It's time to get clarity on what matters most. Hi, I'm Carrie, co-founder here at Structured & Co, where we help high-achieving women like yourself crush your CEO schedule so that you can get 20 hours back a week to embrace a life with less hustle and more chill. We do this via our signature Systems to Success method. Don't forget, if you want access to the show notes and all that we're talking about today, just comment below #clarity and we'll send them over to you. Also, if you're catching this on replay, uh, put down #replay because we love to see you when you talk to us. So, being a busy, successful business owner, we know that feeling, right? It's overwhelming. Are you looking for an easy way to get some clarity and focus on what should be tackled first on your long ever to do list? Take a tip from me and do yourself a favor of grabbing a good old pen and paper because it's time for some much needed clarity with a brain dump. Feel free to free up that space and that overstuffed head of all the endless things to do, and we'll help clear out those jumbled messes. We'll create opportunities for positive thinking and get you back on track. So, you may be asking, what exactly is a brain dump and how does it work? Well, a brain dump is very simple, cheap because it's free, and it's an effective technique to overcome the overwhelm of the daily grind. It's a way to free up that mental space and let go of the worries, the anxieties, and the added stressors by writing them all down so you can take a step back, gain clarity, and understand what matters most in that moment. This will provide a sense of relief and help you create a plan for tackling those tasks. The process is easy. We're going to write down everything that's going through your head without any filters or judgment. And believe me, I know for a lot of you high achievers, that's very hard, but just write it all down. This can range from the mundane tasks like buying new ink cartridge for your printer or changing oil in your car to the major goals that you have and you want to accomplish, like launching that new offer, onboarding a new client, hiring a VA. Whatever it is, we're going to write it down. So, you ready to take charge of your mind today? Here are some tips for how to get started. Number one, we're going to set 10 to 15 minutes aside of uninterrupted time without any distractions or interruptions. Start with 10 to 15, and then as you get used to this exercise, you can add on more time if necessary. Having that dedicated block of time will help you focus and be more productive. Next, you're going to grab a pen and paper or even your favorite digital note-taking app. We're not, shy here of saying that we both use hybrid methods, so whatever works best for you. I like to do pen and paper because there's a few steps in here that we can add it. But whatever works best for you, you're going to want to write down all of the tasks and things that are holding space in your brain. Number three, we're going to keep the conversation going by writing down all your tasks, your thoughts, your goals, and those creative ideas, those brainstorming ideas that maybe pop up in your head at 2 a.m., no matter how big or small. If they're taking up space in your brain, you're going to want to write them down. And this will keep your brain dump organized so that you can easily refer back to it when needed. Now we're going to tackle that task list. We're going to get creative and color code your tasks. And you know we love a good color code here, but we're going to color code your tasks with pens, highlighters, or even bright sticky notes. Again, whatever floats your boat. But the idea of the color coordination categories is really going to help you visually see what's going on in your head and what needs you to tackle first. So then we're going to, after you've color coded them all, you're going to organize them into neat groups. Or I'm sorry, after you have some color coding system, you're going to organize them into neat groups. For example, personal can be one bucket, business social can be a thing, business finance. You get the gist. Streamlining makes life simpler. So stick to just a few categories and you can thank us later. All right. Are you ready for the ultimate boss move? Now you're going to take each of these tasks, break them down into manageable chunks, and you're going to actually schedule them out. This ensures nothing falls through the cracks. It also ensures that relief of anxiety and overwhelm because you know everything that's taking up space in your brain on your to do list is now scheduled to be handled at some time. We review how to do this and how to tackle what things first and how to make a priority in great detail inside the collective. But for now, all you need to know is that you're always going to see what needs to be accomplished with the added bonus of taking on those oh so important items first. So, if you're feeling overwhelmed by all the tasks and thoughts in your head, give this simple yet effective technique a try. You're going to be surprised at how much clarity and relief it can bring. No more running around like a chicken with your head cut off. Remember, you can catch these weekly free trainings here every Wednesday. If you're looking for ways to get more control of your time versus time having control over you and become more productive, this is definitely something you're going to want to check out. So, drop some notes below of how this worked for you or if you have any questions. And thanks for joining us. See you next week.